Well, joining me now is a man who's awfully happy about the success of the votes in the House and the Senate on tax reform. Tony Sayegh is Assistant Secretary for Public Affairs at the Treasury Department. Great to see you. Let me say congratulations, first of all.
Always great to be with you, Lou.
To you, the White House, the Treasury Department, to everyone. A remarkable win for a president. Everybody said, not everyone, but nearly everyone said going into this months ago that it would be foolhardy to even think you could possibly get something done given what had happened with the repeal of Obamacare, you name it.
Well, listen, we're very excited, Lou, where we are. We're within weeks of getting historic tax cuts and tax reform for the first time in 31 years. You know how passionate the president has been on this issue from the campaign through the earliest days of the administration. We've been working from the administration side with Secretary Mnuchin and Director Cohn with Capitol Hill on both the House and the Senate side. And we're here at a point where a conference is going to happen. Really very few big differences still exist, and we're going to get the American people significant tax cuts, lowering rates, giving people more of their hard-earned money back, which is what we should be doing as a government, and making sure we have businesses compete around the world here at home.
I don't know how to break this to you. You're in conference, man. You don't have to keep selling.
Well, we feel great, but listen, we don't count our chickens, as they say, Lou. We feel very good about where we are in the overall process.
I think that you're very wise in that regard, too.
Why, thank you.
Give me a sense, give all of us a sense, if you will, where that corporate rate you think will settle. How will the pass-through look for small business in particular? Give us your best judgment.
Well, look, the president's been clear that he wants to see the corporate rate down dramatically. It's at 35 right now. The world average among our competitors is around 22, 23. We're bringing it down to 20 in both bills, and that's where we expect it to remain. Pass-throughs have actually gotten significant benefits out of this process. Obviously, through the Senate bill, we're going to make sure on whatever comes out, we're having historically low taxes for small businesses, owner-operators, the job creators that we know our economy relies on. So they're going to see some significant rate reductions, the lowest in 80 years for many of these pass-through businesses. And on the individual side, Lou, we're lowering rates dramatically. So if today you're making around $76,000 as a family, you're creeping up around the 25% bracket. Under both versions of the bill, in the House and the Senate, you're going to go down to the 12% rate. This is what we're trying to do to make sure more people have greater economic opportunity, and we have an economy that grows. We're not been growing enough, and people suffer as a result.
I was talking with the chairman of the House Ways and Means Committee today, Kevin Brady, talking about the tax credits for the children of illegal immigrants in this country who brought, in many cases, those kids with them. But there is a sizable difference between the Senate and the House version, and many Americans are surprised to learn that their government is giving money to illegal immigrants through tax credits. And in the House, it's $1,000. It's $2,000 in the Senate. In the Senate, they don't even require parents have Social Security numbers, a tax ID, which is readily available to every illegal immigrant in the country. How's that going to be resolved, and what is the way forward?
Look, they're going to have to definitely address that in conference, Lou. That's a concern that we share. We want to see this issue fixed. We trust they'll get it done. They have been, as a House and Senate chamber, working very well together to make sure we do get the right tax policy at the end of this process. So we anticipate a lot will get resolved. We all are working very hard to ensure that this happens this year, Lou, because we want the economic benefit for the American family to occur immediately. 2018 is a month away, and we want people to be able to get the tax benefit as soon as possible.
And we want to see that middle class growing and prospering, or as the president puts it, prosperity for all Americans.
That's exactly what we're working on, Lou.
And you're getting the job done. Congratulations again, Tony. Tony Sayegh,
thanks
for being with us.